You gonna tell us where you're going?
We knew Olivia was taking time off to go do movies, which was great.
We wanted to give Olivia the opportunity, so we worked alongside with her to give a mystery element to why her character was no longer on the show.
At the beginning of season 7, 13 mysteriously disappears under the pretense of heading to Rome for treatment for her Huntington's chorea. But she seems more kind of skittish than usual about this decision.
She's been lying to us all day.
Well, have you tried?
Both her phone lines have been disconnected. She's just gone.
The circumstances of 13's absence are rather shrouded in mystery. And it turns out that actually she's done time, hard time. And House is the only one who knows this, and he has actually taken it upon himself to dig a little, but not dig enough. He still has a puzzle to solve. 13 is a sort of endless enigma to him.
House picks her up and they go on this epic road trip, during which he prods her for information.
I know that you pled down to excessive prescribing. My question was, what did you do?
She throws him a few bones, steers him down the wrong track, and eventually unloads onto him with all of her emotional baggage and explains what's actually happened. 13 left Princeton because her brother, who also has Huntington's, is pretty far advanced in his symptoms and is actually dying. And they had made a deal earlier in life when their mother died of Huntington's that if they ever progressed to that state, that she would kill him. A mercy killing. And this euthanization is something that she is prepared to do as a doctor, but unprepared to do as a sister and a human being, really. I put in the needle, and he just got quiet. And it was over.
It's a theme we've touched on before, and even when you do the right thing, even when you know it's the right thing, it's not easy. It's not simple. Nothing's simple.
But she goes through with it as she hopes someone would do for her when the time comes. But her sadness comes from thinking that no one actually will be there to do that for her. One day, I will be that sick, and there will be no one there when it's time.
He does feel a sort of empathy for her, and it is a very emotional episode.
I will never forget filming episode 18 with Hugh. Hugh and I have worked together now for 4 years and had a few episodes where we did quite a lot of scenes together, but this episode was the first time where we really spent time together outside the hospital and got to kind of observe our characters getting to know each other and going through a pretty intense experience together.
Definitely a connection between the two of them that wasn't there before. They've gone through something, both of them. They both have shown a little piece of their soul to each other. And these are two people who don't like showing pieces of their soul.
He is a lonely man, she is a lonely woman, and I think they have a sort of kinship in that regard.
We see, I think for the first time, a real crack in 13's shell, which was really fun for me to explore. House is her only way back into the medical field. He gets her medical license back by pulling a few strings. But she's certainly very happy to be back on the team, happy to be a doctor again, but hasn't necessarily dealt with the darkness that she's been through.
However formidable she appears to be on the surface, this is something that even she is probably not able to deal with, and maybe in some form or another does actually need House to exorcise this demon.
There is a moment at the end of episode 18 that I think is the most romantic moment I've ever seen, where House says to 13,
I'll kill you when the time comes if you want me to.
And I think it's more beautiful than saying, I love you. I think it's an extraordinary moment. And our writers do that consistently.
She'd been away for quite some time, so, you know, I didn't know if it was going to take her a while to sort of get back into the rhythm of things. But Olivia was absolutely fantastic in it. I mean, really amazing to watch.
The day I got back on set, it was as if I had never left. It was so great to be back, and I think that, you know, I'm really lucky to be a part of this family of House. No matter how long the show lasts, no matter how long I'm on the show, it lives on, and I'm really proud of that.